Hello.
Welcome to Stronghold 3, my lord.
Hello, and this is Big Kirby playing Stronghold 3. This is version 1.024037, the first release, and is really coming under fire for being a really bad first build game. In this video, all I'm going to be doing is playing free build
Place
mode.
your stockpile, my lord.
So you can see Stronghold 3 pretty much goes back to the classics. Pretty much everything remains untouched, including your unselectable lord. First things first, we are going to take a little look around the world. You can see it's a rather small map. Perhaps Firefly will change this later, perhaps not. Anyway, let's get on with the game, and I will start by placing my stockpile, and I shall do that right there.
Site your granary, sir.
And I'm gonna put my granary here. There's a couple of small changes to Stronghold 3, and one of those more interesting ones is that now granaries and stockpiles have unlimited capacity, so you don't have to worry about having 3 million food in them. All I'm doing is laying some framework down for some food production so my peasants don't starve. Another switch from the original part is that when you build hovels, that they change in capacity depending on how far the building is. As you can see, if I build it really close to the castle, it's 10 people. 10 people can live inside a house. It's a townhouse, that's what it is. If I go a little further, it's a large house, or 8 people can live in it. If I go even further, house, 4 people, a hut, 4 people, small hut, 2 people. And if I go even further, one person hut, outpost kind of thing. And I guess we will build a single townhouse for now, just for now. And I will also get some lumberjack wood camps up. I guess it's a big change from the original, because in Crusader, lumberjack camps happen to be very tiny, but these are much larger now. Of course, all your classic fun buildings have returned: the wood camp, the quarry, the iron mine, the pitch rig, ox standard, orchard, farm, pig farm, hops, bakery, mill, brewery.
Sentiment is warm towards you, my liege.
And then Stronghold 3 has this little happiness meter, I guess. You can adjust your taxes, make your people sad, you can lower your taxes, increase food rations, whatnot. Okay, now what we are going to do is, while our population is increasing, I'm going to expand our food operations by adding more food production buildings. You can see that the graphics are pumped up to the max. This is the maximum settings possible right now. So I would have to say Stronghold is actually quite late graphically, because this is not really impressive graphically. Right. We're laying a couple of dairy farms down. I don't know about you, but when I'm playing games such as Stronghold, it's all about efficiency, and the fact that this 3D kind of rotating building placement thing works is that you can't really get these buildings close as possible. You have it's all manual, as you can see. I was thinking that maybe there might be some auto sticky function, but no. This is all manual, and you have to get it perfectly. There is no exceptions. And you might also find that I'm lacking the Hunter's Post. Well, the Hunter's Post has moved as a honor building. And what honor buildings are pretty much stuff that adds up to keep. And this is a type of food that you can use to hold a banquet. Of course, the more types of stuff you have for banquets, the more honor points you earn, and whatnot, vice versa. And you can let's check our food production. You can see that our consumption rate is a little bigger than our production rate, but that is normal since we're just starting out. And you can see our population is 14 out of 18. Another change to Stronghold is that peasants do gain happiness from better occupancy percentages. So the more available housing that they have, they'll be a lot happier. You can see that while this building was a townhouse, if I move even over here, this little tiny gap becomes a large house. And I think that's really stupid. And what I also hate is the return of the evil peasant blockers. You can't build on peasants like the previous sequel. Now, it may not be a problem when you're just starting out. No, definitely not. Look at this. It's not an issue, but once you have literally like 65 trillion farms surrounding your granary or your storehouse and you want to build something, oh yeah, it will become an issue. A big issue, a giant issue. And usually enough, the market seems to be priceless, and it doesn't matter where it goes, so I'm just going to put it in the middle of nowhere. And what that does is let me trade. Like, here, I can sell rocks, I can buy wood, I can buy iron for some reason, and then sell
Not enough goods.
wool, because I don't have wool. And now, because I'm playing in free mode, I'm not sure, because this is my second game, so I haven't been able to play very much. And my first game actually crashed after 30 minutes of playtime. And you'll have negative or positive attributes here, such as possibly a sunny day, which would add 20 plus happiness, or maybe an apple blight, which would cause all your apple farms to stop producing apples for a temporary amount of time, which would cause unhappiness. And those can stack too, so I mean, if you're getting attacked and a bear is raping you and you have an apple blight, I mean, it's kind of hard to recover from all that stuff. Anyway, let's kind of move on, try to get some more buildings up. And what we'll do is create a new series of pig farms, because pork is good for you. Okay. Just move apple farmer. Thank you. This is what I'm talking about. Look at this. It's almost as though this could fit in here, yet it cannot. Things like this quite really do torment me. Nothing can fit in here. This is a useless space just because I did that.
Place that there.
And destroying things no longer returns resources. So that sucks. And like before, if you have one food type available, you do not gain any type of ration bonus. Rations. Can increase rations, but I probably shouldn't do that, because we don't have much food. And you can see our population's reaching our cap again, so it is time to build another hovel, whatever it's pronounced. And you can see I'm trying to get as close to the keep as possible so I can get townhouses, which will give you more bang for your space. I was gonna say buck, but and a small switch up, I guess, again, is churches now require candles to work, so you're gonna have to have literally an army of candle making factories. You can hear the sound of bees.
Morning, your lordship.
And what's kind of strange is that they've kept all the most of the original voice files from Stronghold, the first two Strongholds, or from Crusader, whatnot. I can't get him to say something again, but okay, maybe we'll come back to that man. And again, you can click on animals too, and they'll be swatting flies with tails. They'll be swatting flies with tails. They'll be snuffling, talking about, you know, all that good stuff. You can see we're just getting some cheese in. And since stockpiles and granaries are now unlimited, resources shown will appear in terms of ratio. So if you have like 1 piece of wood and like 3 million rocks, it will show in terms of ratio. Yep. That is if you have more than the visible stockhouse thing. Right. So we have 32 citizens out of 48, so we are quite well balanced. Let's go make more food production buildings. Let's make a hops farm over here. We want to get some alcohol to our people. Thank you for blocking me. And some breweries to go with it. And that tree is just being quite evil. So I will put a wood camp here to take care of it, and it will take a millennium. But we will be back later. And I guess what we can do now is take some time to show you some of this honor stuff. And I will do that by building roughly here. I'll make a small society of honor good producing things. Terrible building alignment, but who cares? And let's check our production with candles. We have 12 candles. And what you can do is after you purchase a church, which is here, you can increase your church service rate. Occasional services,
is warm towards you,
common services, daily, devotional, zealous. Oh wow, zealous. We'll leave it occasional for now. And again, you can, if you click the church icon, you can check your production and compare with how much you're actually using. Same with ale, everything else. And since our happiness seems to be a little higher, let's increase our taxes to a normal rate. And I think we'll have to control that a little. We'll have to micro that as time goes on. As you can see, I'm pretty much ran out of townhouse slots. Even though it looks like I should be able to have another one, but that's not the case. I do tend to overbuild on houses, but it's okay because it's my game and I don't care what you. And let's get a quarry up for some reason, even though this is an economical map. And it'll probably be easier to just buy quarry. Stone, I mean. Again, we have our ox tethers, again, returning, I suppose. Again, with also the return of lovely, super slow, realistic working animations. If they only had realistic eating animations as well, because I'm pretty sure people eat a lot slower than gathering. Well, not in that sense, but...
Morning, your lordship.
I've noticed that cattle and random animals seem to go into the granary a lot, as you can see. Which is strange, but not unexpected. Let's start a new chain of real bread. And since wheat is stored in the storehouse, or the stockpile, I will be building wheat farms here. Like that, I'll build them facing each other. I'll build exactly 6 and we'll get a couple mills and bakeries going. Mills. For 6 farms, I'm going to assume we'll probably need 1 or 2 mills. Probably more like 1.5, but since we have a lot of wood, I think we're pretty safe with that. Stop, get out of my, get out of. Okay. There we go. And of course, terrible, super slow bakeries. If you guys remember the older games, terrible bakery ratios. Technically, bakery should be between. Okay, maybe I'll do that. You can see that's all happens. It goes. They just disappear, which is lovely. Let's build our bakeries right beside our market, which does nothing. Now I'm gonna go overkill and build 6 bakeries, but I have some. I have a feeling that this still won't match the wheat output. So I don't know why. Bakeries just always seem to undermake what they're supposed to. And let's build a well here for no reason. This looks cool. And again, we have entertainment buildings. We have punishments. Of course, to increase happiness or increase productivity, but with the sacrifice of happiness. Let's build dancing bears here because I'm rich, apparently. Like so. Awesome. We have dancing bears. And there appears to be some blood on the cage floor, or what is that? I don't know. I have no idea what that is. Oh, stage. Yeah, let's put a stage here for some reason. If you were more focused about efficiency, I would keep stockpiles, granaries somewhat near each other because you have stuff like bakeries that need to be in location of these two. But the keep can just be totally isolated, really, because all it needs are houses near it. Because I'm pretty sure you don't want bubble like here. One person. Look at this. One person. It's not very good. No, it's not. Oh, yeah, and this is funny too. When you destroy houses, people die. So yeah, there's that. And let's go get some ore. Make ore. Industrial. We'll make ore from the ore mine. Oops. As such, another more ox tedders. And I don't know why, but this sort of set like plating outside the maps kind of reminds me of the RTS game Ruse. Maybe we're some kind of fanatical board game like chess, and this is like a simulator and King's playing on it, or maybe not. And you can see I have a +8 on my mood
Really nice, sire.
report. So we have
Sentiment is
+14.
warm towards you, my liege.
So we'll change to high taxes, which is actually kind of not that good, so I'll switch back, actually. And let's check our church. You can see our production is lacking from our consumption rate. So what I'm going to do is increase our candle making capacity. You can see everybody hard at work. Of course, we have the cross-section working animations, which have always been quite fascinating. And let's check on our food supplies. Our food supplies are very, very bad. We need to make more, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. We'll begin by more orchards. And let's actually make 2 rows worth of orchards now.
Can't place that there, my lord.
But that doesn't look very unsuitable, but okay. Here to go with the hood. that, like that. Like that. There we have it, tons of more food. And while we're at it, let's add a couple more dairy farms as well. Luckily animals don't get in the way, but they never used to anyway, so. Pig farms. Pig farms are the demise of society. They cost a lot of wood and are very slow to give food, so I hate them.
Warning, your lordship.
And let's check our ratio. Oh wow, those lumberjacks look like goblins from a distance. And I forgot to increase ale intake, but to do that we need to make an inn. We don't have enough wood, so let's buy more wood. We need 200 wood. And thank God we've been charging a lot of tax, so we have enough gold to buy this with. Now I'm gonna actually put my inn here, even though it's pretty much, it should be here with common sense, but with video game sense it should be here because you want houses to be here. These shouldn't even be here. They shouldn't be here. But I'm not playing with 100% efficiency, so I don't care. And since we placed that, we can increase ale intake now, actually. And there we have it. We have a lot more happiness than before. And I think our candle intake should be 1-to-1 now, apparently. That's good. And let's destroy this stuff and make more houses. Because our house citizen limit is 64 by 64. So we need to get more houses.
Wood needed,
We're out of
lord.
wood, so we'll go buy more wood. And some more wood. Awesome, epic. Alright. House building time. And somebody in my way. Old man. I do not know the causes of old men, because in the original game, if you build men, there would be drunks walking around. And I don't know why old men pop up, because they just pop out of nowhere. They're very annoying. So we have 65 with a total of 88, so that should be good for now. And we'll check ale intake. Drunk daily, brew daily. Okay, so we're really not matching our intake for that. So we should probably build more breweries because we have more hops left over than alcohol. No, I mean, what am I talking about? Make a brewery.
Can't place that there.
And we
Lord.
still can't build here. So if we can't build there, I guess we'll build here.
Can't place that there.
Oh, it just had to be crossing. You get out of my way. I don't know about you, but this free line system is very aggravating for me personally. This is just very, very stupid, I believe. But overall, I do believe that Firefly has kept the charm of the old Stronghold games, and is definitely good in a sense, but I wouldn't really fully describe Stronghold 3 as more of a sequel. It's more like Stronghold 1 in 3D mode. That is pretty much the best I can describe it with, although it does obviously have some improvements to it developed over the other Stronghold games. By the way, I have not played any of the 3D Stronghold games, so I have not played Stronghold 2. The classic 2D ones are all I've played, and I love them thoroughly. Well, anyway, it looks like we're out of ale, but that was pretty much it. That was the Stronghold economic free play gameplay video. Thanks for watching this video, and I'm gonna save the game.
Exit Stronghold 3.